Building Your Wealth from Scratch, a beginner's guide to smart investments.
Chapter 11. Avoiding Common Pitfalls. Emotional Investing. Keeping Your Cool. Emotional investing is like a roller coaster ride, thrilling at times, but if you're not careful, it can leave you feeling queasy. Picture this. You've just invested in a stock that's soaring high, and you're on cloud 9, imagining all the luxurious vacations you'll take with your newfound riches. But what happens when the market dips and your investment takes a nosedive? Suddenly, that cloud turns into a stormy thunderhead, and your heart races faster than a speeding bullet. Keeping your cool amidst the ups and downs of the market is key to becoming a successful investor. First things first, let's talk about the emotional triggers that can lead to poor investment decisions. Fear and greed are the dynamic duo that often wreak havoc on our financial strategies. When the market is booming, it's easy to get swept up in the excitement and buy into trends without doing proper research. On the flip side, when things go south, panic can set in, causing you to sell off your investments at a loss just to regain some sense of control. Instead of letting these emotions drive your decisions, take a step back and breathe. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. One effective way to keep your emotions in check is by setting clear goals and sticking to your investment plan. Think of it as creating a roadmap for your financial journey. By establishing what you want to achieve, whether it's saving for retirement, a new home, or even that dream vacation, you'll have a guiding light when emotions try to pull you off course. Regularly revisiting your goals can help maintain your focus and remind you why you started investing in the first place. It's like having a trusty compass that leads you back to calmer waters when the financial seas get rough. Another nifty trick is practicing mindfulness and self-awareness. This isn't just about sitting cross-legged and chanting. It's about recognizing your emotional responses to market changes. When you find yourself feeling anxious or overly excited, take a moment to reflect on what's causing those feelings. Is it the news cycle, social media chatter, a conversation with a friend who just got rich overnight? By identifying the sources of your emotional triggers, you can take a step back and make more rational decisions based on facts rather than fleeting feelings. Finally, surround yourself with a supportive network of fellow investors or mentors who can offer guidance and perspective. Having a sounding board to discuss your investment experiences can be incredibly valuable. They can help you see beyond the current market frenzy and remind you of the bigger picture. After all, every seasoned investor has faced their share of ups and downs. By sharing stories and strategies, you'll not only feel less alone in your journey but also gain insights that can help you stay cool, calm, and collected in the face of emotional investing. Chasing trends, the FOMO trap. Chasing trends can feel like a thrilling ride, much like the latest roller coaster at the amusement park. You see everyone lining up, excited and eager to experience the rush, and suddenly you're swept up in the excitement. The fear of missing out, or FOMO for short, can turn even the most level-headed individuals into trend-chasing enthusiasts. It's that nagging feeling that if you don't jump on the latest investment craze, you'll be left behind, while your friends laugh all the way to the bank. But hold on just a second. Before you throw your hard-earned cash into the latest shiny object, let's take a moment to reflect on what's really happening. Imagine you're at a party and someone mentions the latest hot stock or cryptocurrency that's skyrocketing in value. Suddenly, you feel the rush of adrenaline as you think about all the potential gains. However, the reality is that trends can be as unpredictable as a cat on a hot tin roof. What goes up can come crashing down just as swiftly. Investors often find themselves in a frenzy, buying into trends without doing their homework. This can lead to major losses that leave them wondering where it all went wrong. Remember, just because everyone is talking about it doesn't mean it's a golden opportunity. Now, let's talk about the power of patience. Investing is not a sprint. It's more like a marathon, and those who pace themselves often finish strong. Instead of rushing into every trend, take a step back and consider if it aligns with your financial goals. Ask yourself whether the investment has solid fundamentals or if it's merely a shiny distraction. By focusing on long-term strategies rather than fleeting trends, you'll be in a better position to build your wealth steadily. And guess what? You'll sleep a lot better at night, too, when you're not constantly stressing about the next big thing. Education is your best friend when it comes to avoiding the FOMO trap. Equip yourself with knowledge about different investment strategies and market behaviors. Dive into resources that explain the importance of diversification, risk management, and the value of sticking to your plan. When you're informed, the allure of trends begins to fade, and you'll be less likely to fall for the hype. You'll start to see that the real wealth-building strategies lie in understanding your unique financial picture rather than blindly following the crowd. In the end, embracing a mindset of intentional investing is the key to escaping the FOMO trap. Instead of chasing after trends, focus on what truly matters: your financial goals, risk tolerance, and personal interests. While it's natural to be curious about what others are doing, remember that your journey is unique. By cultivating a solid plan and sticking to it, you'll be building wealth that lasts, rather than hopping from one trend to another. So, take a deep breath, resist the urge to chase every new trend, and enjoy the ride of responsible investing. The importance of long-term thinking. Long-term thinking is like planting a tree. You don't expect it to sprout overnight and bear fruit the next morning. Instead, you nurture it, water it, and give it sunlight, all while knowing that your patience will pay off in years to come. When it comes to investing, adopting a long-term mindset can transform your financial landscape. Instead of chasing quick wins or getting swept up in market flutters, you'll cultivate a robust portfolio that grows steadily over time, like that tree reaching for the sky. Imagine trying to catch a butterfly with a net. It sounds fun, but it's tricky and often frustrating. Many beginner investors find themselves flapping around, trying to snag the next hot stock or cryptocurrency. However, those who think long-term set their sights on the horizon, focusing on solid companies, index funds, or real estate that may not offer instant gratification but promise growth and stability. This approach minimizes the emotional roller coaster of investing and allows you to sleep soundly at night, dreaming of your future financial freedom. Your investment journey is a marathon, not a sprint. A long-term perspective helps you weather the inevitable ups and downs of the market. Picture this: the stock market can be as unpredictable as a cat on a hot tin roof. Prices can soar and plummet in the blink of an eye, but if you're committed to a long-term strategy, you're less likely to panic and sell at a loss. Instead, you can ride the waves, understanding that these fluctuations are just part of the journey. Over time, the market tends to rise, and those who stay the course can reap the rewards. Think of compound interest as a fairy godmother for your money. When you invest over the long term, you give your earnings the chance to grow exponentially. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more snow as it goes. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to compound. This means that even small contributions can blossom into significant sums if given the time to grow. So, don't underestimate the power of starting now, even if it feels small. Lastly, long-term thinking allows you to set clear goals and aspirations. Whether you dream of a cozy retirement, funding your child's education, or buying that beach house you've always wanted, having a long-term perspective empowers you to map out a plan. You can identify the steps you need to take today to reach those dreams tomorrow. Investing isn't just about numbers. It's about creating the life you desire. So, grab your gardening tools, plant those seeds of investment wisely, and watch as your financial future flourishes.